Welcome to the sixth episode of Small Eyes Big Dreams. And today we have two special guests. And it's Angelo.
Hello, I'm Angelo here. This is my first time on the podcast.
And it's
Mario. Yeah, I'm Mario Levadan. It's my first time on the podcast as well. I'm two good friends of Johnny and Angelo. Yeah.
Excluding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not friends with Dane. Nobody is.
Yeah.
We just act like, yeah. Oh, why'd you guys wanted to join this? Or we just forced you guys?
I got
No,
forced
actually,
for
you guys-
sure.
I was just ringed and I answered it.
Yeah, I walked into Johnny's room and he said, "Wanna do Small Eyes Big Dreams right now?" I was like, no. I'm on here now, my guys. This is exciting.
Cause before it was like yeah, we were having talks. It's like one of the memes where you have one good conversation with someone and then they think they can make an entire podcast. It's something like that. So me and Mario had like one good conversation, and I was like, oh, it would be not bad to have Mario into the podcast.
Yeah, if it was that conversation, what did we talk about?
We talked about like our life decisions, like whatever.
Yeah,
we do.
exactly.
It's about that.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you guys.
No. I've another question. Did we only have one good conversation with Mario ever? Like,
Yeah,
ever, not-
you live in his house, man. You should have more great conversations with him, bro.
It's rarely like that. Yeah. It's just like
Yeah, that was a
Just be-
special moment in time.
just because you live together doesn't mean you would have lots of good conversations. Just asking, do you guys think you act more rationally or emotionally based on your past choice that you made?
Oh yeah, defo emotionally, bro.
Past
Really?
choice.
Recently, yeah, especially I see that in sports a lot as well. Yeah, emotionally, yeah.
Not
Like
rationally.
if I get mad, especially like since I play baseball, bro, the mentality is all power, just hit the ball as farthest as possible. Like even our coach got mad actually at two players this week. I was one of them because we were not being patient in the plate. Yeah.
I see. How about Angelo?
I think I like to believe that I think more rationally, but it's probably true that I think more. My actions are based emotional.
Really? You have an example?
Similar to Mario, like for me when I play golf, I always like to think that I'm working on what I want to improve on, but sometimes I just hit it strong just so it could go further. Just for that pride.
I see. Like, I feel. Do you guys think there's more cons when you think more emotionally? Way more cons.
There's like a certain extent where you can think emotionally, in my opinion. Like, as long as there's like a boundary that you shouldn't break, Yeah, like you shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like full rationally and full emotionally. It should be a split. Like there should be like a good certain amount.
I
Yeah,
see.
Like you shouldn't always think rationally. Like you have to have some emotion in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think when you make something fully rational, it becomes almost robotic and doesn't seem
yeah.
human.
Yeah.
What's the ratio for you guys? Yeah.
Ratio.
Yeah, like 7:30.
No, like I say in baseball.
70-30.
When I play sports, it's usually like 70-30. Yeah.
Emotionally?
More emotionally. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm just there for a good time, honestly.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you play sports or engage in a hobby, it's usually just emotionally, right? Like
Yeah.
like when I go to the gym, it's just to let out my frustration a lot of the time, honestly. So I don't really think about
Your
like
posture.
or doing the motions correctly. Sometimes it's just whatever I'm feeling at that moment.
I see. How about
Yeah.
you, Angelo?
I guess I never really thought about it, so I guess 50-50.
50-50. I see. That's like the golden ratio. No, that's not the golden ratio. It's just how you act. I see. So
How about for you, Johnny? Like, what's
Yeah.
your ratio? Yeah.
ratio, like my golden or my ideal or my
No,
what
no.
I'm
Like
doing?
usually. Like
Usually,
what is it?
60-40, I would say. 60-40
To what? To what?
rationally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
60-40.
Actually, I honestly
Or-
think it's like 70-30 sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it even goes to 70-30.
No, sometimes there's also 100-0 on rationally. Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait,
don't know.
but do you think if all people acted 100% rationally, logically, and only used their brain to decide things, that everyone would be infinitely more successful? Because every time like I scroll through my Instagram feed, I always see like these cringy motivational videos. They're like, in order to be successful in the world, you need to only think using logic, or and like cut out all that emotion. And like, I guess there's a certain truth to that. It's just like, where do you draw the boundary? What do you guys think?
It's hard to draw the boundary, but like when it comes to the topic of love, what's the ratio in there, you know? I think emotionally is like almost the thing, right? For you.
Yeah, usually. But I think for you, it's like still 100% rationally.
Yeah, because I think about my situation, that's why. Like I know my consequences of dating. That's why. Or some people even know their consequences, but yet their emotional thinking is too high. Just like Mario, that he would just go for it, right? How about you, Angelo?
What about me?
Like, if you had the chance to date in high school, like, you know, would you think more rationally or emotionally?
I think rationally if it comes to the person, but emotionally just for like selfish more.
I see.
That kind
Yo, Johnny, I think it's completely BS the thing you said about thinking 100% rationally, because
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh, really?
No, Mario said
Said
that.
that. Mario said that.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really think 100% rationally in a relationship? I don't think you can, right?
No, it's not like in a relationship, like when you like someone, you know.
When you like someone.
Or yeah, no, it's not. It's just yeah, you know. Yeah,
Like-
there's certain moments where I see that, you know, some people's thoughts just change. Like it's not always 100%, but there's like just moments where it just takes over their head like too much. Like they don't think of the other side.
Which
If you get what I mean.
which leads
Like
to-
their head just like shuts down to one side, and it goes back later on. Yeah, you know,
I
it's like it
get
changes like that. Like there's a line,
Yeah.
and it just goes like that back and forth, but it's always like usually here, and this is like rational is always like usually taking it, but the emotional comes back sometimes.
You've seen a lot of this, haven't you, Mario?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I had a question, but I forgot. But yeah, oh yeah, I said that. When you make a choice emotionally rather than rationally, isn't it more satisfying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not for you, Dave.
No, but you can say it's more satisfying only for the certain moment. I think thinking rationally will make you more satisfied in the future. If you want to be satisfied like right then and now,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you would be satisfied.
Yeah.
But it could also be like a benefit, and like you could be satisfied in the future as well if you think emotionally. But usually it's like in the moment, while rationally is usually for the future.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you think, Angelo?
I like how it always has to say, "What do you think, Angelo?" To segue to me. So
yeah, just to segue to you.
I think for thinking rationally, your thoughts would be awarded, like that you actually thought things through before just acting out of
Yeah.
emotion. But if you act out of emotion and it works out, then like in a way your feelings get satisfied, but you might regret it later, you know, like the regret you'll feel 10 years later, like, oh, I should have not done that.
It's a higher risk. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, but don't you think that when you think emotionally, it's just that you don't really process everything, and you sort of just hope instead of know. You're just using emotion. Don't you feel
Definitely.
that way?
Hmm. Like this also goes to procrastination, I believe. Like emotionally,
Procrastination, really?
just emotionally, you just want to rest. You just want to have fun. But then rationally, you have to do the work. It's most efficient to do the work right now. And then I would say it can reflect on how you behave. Like if you do procrastinate, I feel like that's more you might say that might be more thinking emotionally.
Or or actually something broader than just procrastination, probably delayed gratification, like in general, right?
What's that?
Delayed gratification is basically sacrificing the present for the future. Like for example,
I see.
like like back then, like thousands of years ago, when they hunted for food, for example, they could either eat all of their food rations in one day or ration it out day by day for like a month. Then they'd survive for a month instead of just surviving for one day. But that one day having, a full belt, like a really full belly. So it's like you have to decide, like to get the instant pleasure or um to stick for the long run. That's instant gratification versus delayed gratification.
I see.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are actually like have the mentality of delayed gratification, as things said, especially now in high school. But like from what I've seen, and like since I've been like asking a bunch of teachers even around the world, like especially when I went to the US over the summer, they always tell me you should enjoy high school, but you shouldn't enjoy it like you have to enjoy it to an extent. Like you shouldn't shut yourself in because you're gonna end up doing that in college actually, or when you actually start working like a job, that's the moment where you're gonna get shut out, and that's how they experienced it. Like even like the people I talk to, like my family, or like my siblings, that's what they always say. Like have a good time, but to a certain extent. So yeah, you can think about a delayed gratification, but you have to have like a perfect balance. Just like when rational thinking and emotional thinking, there has to be a balance, always to a certain extent.
That's fair, but
But it's hard to
like
draw the line. That's why.
Yeah, it is. It's always hard to draw a line in everything. It really is.
yeah. Plus, there's a direct correlation between emotional and rational thinking versus delayed and instant gratification. Because if you think about it, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But where would you draw the line? Like that's the question.
I mean, that depends on you.
It's all
Where
individual.
where are you in life? Like, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what can
What's
you
your goal?
handle? It depends on you. Like, to what extent can you handle? Like, how good is your time management? How good can you balance your things out?
No. I think instead of that, you should look to your goals, man. Like, if you just want to go to community college, for example, then you can party all you want and do whatever you want technically in high school. But if you want to go to a better college, then you have to sacrifice some time to study and sacrifice some weekends instead of going out with your friends. That's
Yeah.
up to you. No one's gonna tell you what to do for that. So it's kind of pointless drawing a line there, in my opinion.
But so, you have your goal, but then what you're doing right now might not match your goal. Like you have a goal to go into an Ivy League, and instead of studying, you would just party like as if someone you're trying to go to community college. So, for you and for Angelo and Mario, do you think you're on that what you call that, the quote unquote right lifestyle for your goal?
Okay.
I mean,
what
you go ahead, Angelo. Yeah.
No. Play
I
rock
just
paper,
wanted
scissors,
clarification.
Who
So what
goes?
you're saying is like if you're thinking of short-term gratification, even though you want to go somewhere big in the future. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like you're not acting. Yeah, right.
You're not acting right.
Yeah, right? Based on what you want to be. Yeah.
And in the end, that's just the like going back to what we started up. You're thinking
More,
emotionally.
yeah. For you, what would you say, like in that terms? Like, what's your goal right now? And then are you like acting quote unquote right?
So my goal
think-
right now,
Yeah.
personally, I always tell everyone that I want to. That's not actually. I don't know if I actually do, but I just say that.
You say what?
I want
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
to MIT.
MIT.
But it's like a very,
Yeah,
it's a very
I
prestigious school.
yeah, I can relate to you. You know, I always say I
Nice.
want to get to Stanford.
Yeah,
But then it's not.
I know
yeah.
that it's unlikely, but I just say that to try and motivate myself to at least think of the long term. And I think I am doing the long term by trying to at least maintain my grades
I
and
see.
doing additional extracurricular stuff here and there. But I think I could have done more. But in the end, I guess that's.
I see.
I'm not really sure what to say on that actually.
Would you say you're satisfied with what you done, or just a bit? Like
I'm
what you-
satisfied.
Ah, I see. I see. I think that's what matters, for now. But
Yeah.
how about you, Mario? Like, you say you want to go Stanford, right? Let's say.
Stanford.
Do you
Stanford,
think?
you
Do you
know?
think you're
Yeah.
meeting that? You know.
Of course not. Stanford, that's a different level. You know, that's like everyone's dream school.
Mm.
Like, I think, is it Steve's dream school as well?
Used to be, but then.
Yeah, it used to be his dream school as well,
Yeah.
right?
Steve,
Yeah.
Steve has like 19 dream schools, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Stanford's on that list actually. Is it?
No, it used to be Stanford, but now it's an NYU. More realistic goal. Yeah.
I see.
Realistic.
Yeah. Well, my more realistic goal is D2 or D1 school for baseball. Yeah, that's more realistic, I guess.
Really?
I see.
Yeah.
That's hard though, man.
GTD
Jeez.
one.
Actually, yeah, it is hard, but there's a way.
Do you
Yeah.
think you're making up
I-
for it right now?
Right now, I mean, right now, I mean, I'm gonna travel soon for baseball again, so that's when I have to start again. Yeah, or yeah, I guess I am right now, especially in the weekends. Usually, I spend my weekends playing baseball. Yeah, or especially in Brent right now, training 4 times a week, 2 hours, and then games on Saturday, probably on Sunday as well. Now, the schedule I just saw. Yeah,
Interesting.
How about
it
you,
depends.
Yeah. How about you, Johnny? The host of all these questions. How about you? You feel like you're making up for your lifelong
Yeah.
dream of going to NYU Abu Dhabi?
Last year, it wasn't the best. No, actually, the last 2 years wasn't the best because I did not know about extracurriculars. So I had 0 clubs signed in, and I did not know anything. But I think I'm making up with all the other extras. So I'm not on the level yet. Yeah, I'm not on the level yet. Let's say the expectation is like here, right? I'm probably like here. I'm like slowly going up, but who knows? It might fall. But then, yeah, I'll say I'm kind of satisfied, but not 100% satisfied, because I would just stop if I was satisfied.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's 100% satisfied.
You're trying to, work your way to the 100%. That's why.
But is there really something called being satisfied,
Whoa.
I don't know.
or does the human mind always find a way to not be satisfied?
Yeah.
That's another topic.
Yeah,
but-
that's another episode right there.
That's another
That's
whole
That's
episode.
that's a whole
Yeah.
episode
Talk
actually.
about,
you guys should talk about.
Well, just to keep it brief. Have you guys heard about the hedonic treadmill?
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no?
I don't know. But
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, it's basically the human propensity to always want something more. Like like if you think about it, since we're on the topic of college, Like people who get accepted into Stanford, like the day they get accepted into Stanford, it's the happiest day of their lives. Like they probably can't sleep because they're so excited.
Yeah.
The next day, they're still happy, but
It's
not
going
as
down.
happy as
Yeah.
the before. And then a month in, 2 months in, they're still kind of happy. Like, yeah, I'm in Stanford, but it's like it becomes normal for them. So it's basically saying that humans can never get satisfied because we always get used to the good things in life. Like as soon as you become rich, you might become happy about being rich, but eventually that becomes your normal, and
Yeah.
eventually you want more and more and more to become satisfied. So that's the hedonic treadmill, in a nutshell.
Yeah. So can you? Do you think that can relate to emotional and rational thinking? What you just said.
Huh. This is really English class.
What is this
Yeah.
English class right now?
Do you think?
This?
Do you think that can relate to that? Because what you're saying is pretty similar to emotional and rational thinking.
How so?
How so, Mario? How so? You're the
you,
one-
you really want me to go there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're,
if you
Wait,
made a
wait.
statement, yeah.
we're reverse Uno carding you.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to. What did Ding say a while ago?
Like-
The reward
Call it-
thing,
Oh, gratification.
gratification. Yeah,
Delayed gratification.
yeah. I need that word right now. Okay. So you said that like the humans, or I'm the one who actually said that humans can never be satisfied.
Yeah.
So is there really such thing as delayed gratification if there's no satisfaction? I mean,
Well,
you'll be
there is.
satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be satisfied, but next thing you know, you need more because humans will always want
Yeah,
more.
then there was a new
Then-
gratification.
Wait. Then what's the difference between instant gratification and delayed gratification if humans can never get fully satisfied? It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
you can relate this also to saying that you never know what you're capable of. There's always a goal, and once you reach that, you'll find a way to
wow.
become greater than what you were yesterday.
Wow, the first time on the self-improvement podcast really got Mario excited. Man. It got Mario feeling like a guru, man.
Yeah, you guys got like 3 episodes worth of content if you guys go deeper into this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can spend you can spend 20 minutes each on these subjects.
But I don't know, because the satisfaction you guys are talking about is like forever satisfaction. But then there could be a satisfaction for one day. That's still satisfaction for that accomplishment.
No, I think
So-
that delayed gratification, thinking more rationally, gives you longer bouts of satisfaction.
Yeah.
Because you never fully get satisfied as a human, but
Still do.
if you think more rationally and if you think for the long term, you're gonna get satisfied more. Like if you think about getting into a great college like Stanford or partying for a few years, like which is gonna grant you more satisfaction in the end? Probably the first option, right? Actually going to Stanford, and that's the route of delayed gratification. So in my opinion, it's really which gives you more satisfaction, and I think it's delayed gratification.
Yeah. Like if it does give you satisfaction, then I would disagree to what Mario said, that there's no such thing as satisfaction. Because yeah, I would say there was no such thing as satisfaction forever, but there is still satisfaction for a short term. Like, yeah. So I would contradict that point, that thesis statement of Mario.
If Steve was here, he'd have an amazing
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve.
an
in my life right
amazing
now.
explanation of this. If Johnny's explanation was hard to understand, Steve's would be like a college math equation. Yeah.
Why'd you bring up math?
It's very hard to comprehend. Is
Yeah.
that what it means? Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that what it means, or is that racially motivated?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You guys gotta laugh, bro. Have a good time. Be a dark mage.
Be a
If you-
dark mage.
Yeah, if you understand that reference.
No, I don't.
It's it's part of our English class.
Oh.
The dark mage was basically the one who
Oh.
countered everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Steve's
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, it's like Steve's job here.
Steve's job.
Steve's job. Yeah, I think that's about time to wrap up the episode, guys. And any final thoughts before nappy nap time?
Yeah.
Come back next week, guys, for the topic of satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Maybe.
Who knows? You have to
All right.
click on the episode next week to find out. Thank you for hosting me and Angelo, Johnny.
Thank you
Also,
for having me here.
Thank you to you, Ding, as well.
All right.
I'll be having a good night. Thanks, Steve.
All right. I'll see you guys on the next episode.